Sorry, give me a second. Still adjusting a couple of things. Alright, I don't know exactly where I'm at. I mean, I kind of do, but I don't. You know, I know that's right there. I'm pretty sure the tower's right. Yeah, it's right there. I don't know how I managed to spawn where I am. That's one thing that's got me a little bit fucked up. As it's like, I don't have anything on me, but somehow I'm spawned in the middle of the map. This is quite literally exactly where I started. I started, like, just out in that field back there. Walked into a building since the storm was happening, and now here I am. Those zombies around, not a good sign for loot. But we're not completely cooked. We did get something decent. Anything, literally anything's better than absolute nothing. There's a zombie out there, but it's not aggroed. At least it's not aggroed on me. All I really care about is not getting fucking steamrolled. Alright, sorry, just a second. I forgot to grab my link. Absolutely not. Hang on, there's something wrong in my Discord. Alright, sorry about that. There we go. Just sent 100 people a notification that I'm going live. Alright, here we go. Let's try not to fucking freeze our ass off. We've already taken a chunk of our health being slow. Now, we don't really have anything to lose, so I'm not going to play super stealth or careful. I'm literally just going to play as I go, see how it feels and works. But yeah, this could be rough times for me if I can't find anything. You say Mr. Greedy is better than Musa Milk? Put this in here. Save storage. Yeah, those are two nice little storage items. I actually can't see anything in the chat. Like, nothing is popping up at all. Yep, grab them. crazy. Like, my YouTube chat's been acting up for days now. Ooh, I will take that. Yeah, we actually got some stuff that's actually gonna help us now. Alright, we've got 2 bullets in a dream. In a pink... Brother... We might be in a situation here. A positively golden situation. Ah, shit. Okay, what the fuck is this? Go back to live. Okay, my Daisy is... Or not my Daisy, sorry, my... Like, everything is just acting really bad. Alright. I know exactly where I'm going. I'm going to avoid this town right here. This is sort of a death trap for everybody that doesn't have fucking, like, big guns and whatnot. So I'm going to try to skirt the edge of it, head over to the marsh over here. I can maybe find a vest if I get over there before other people. And maybe I can find a gun. I'm mostly going to skirt the edge of the map. It's like my pretty usual strategy that I use. I have enough food I can afford to avoid the house, so I can more or less just cross. That house, I've never had anything good come out of that house. I've literally seen so many people get fucking skinned in there. It's just fucking crazy. Like, that is the cannibal house to me. That's all I think and feel whenever I see that fucking thing. Players. So that's a positive. At least somewhat of a positive to work with right now. Beautiful. Absolutely smashing. That actually scared the fuck out of me. I actually, like, fucking shook and everything. That's such a fucking noob response, but, you know, when you go a long time without playing, even just days without playing, and then you get jumped by a sound, you know, it sort of gets you. Try my best to keep my eyes out so I don't get jumped by somebody I'm not seeing. Hello? What? Why? Okay. I mean, he's rushing ahead so he can get whatever gun might be here. That's his entire strategy. Sir, hello. Hello, sir. Why are you running? Okay, he doesn't want to go up there. So that dude ran ahead because he wanted to beat me to getting weapons and stuff like that. Like, he's trying to be like, I'm gonna be the guy that gets the weapons. Fuck you. Which, I mean, fine, I guess. I don't think he's really gonna get anything out of it, but credit to him if he wants to waste his time. Still not seeing anybody or anything. Scarf, a hat, a knife. I will be taking the knife. Trail shoes, nothing. We'll keep moving. By now he's done with that house, he's on to the next one. I'm not necessarily trying to chase him down. It's just I'm trying to keep an eye out, keep track of him. So that if I see him again, I'll know where he is and know how to avoid getting shot by his ass. That's the thing, and I don't want to get shot while trying to survive. That shit sucks. He could be in chem factory by now too. That's not chem factory. That's up there by the crossing. Which in a way is bad news for me. Those transceivers always have fucking garbage in them. They're never good. Yeah, that shooting was out on this land bridge here. It is a little bit worrisome because I'm wanting to go right past it. Down. I think whoever fired is moving out there right now. I don't see him. Basically just an empty educated guess. Knowing the places that people could be, they're almost certainly going to be somebody in there. There's a little house up here they could be in, and then there's the train yard. Could be in any one of those three spots. Or they could be in the field in front of me, but, I mean, likelihood of them being in the field isn't very high compared to where I think they're going to be. Oh, there's somebody right over there. right there in the middle of my screen. One's up there, you can see the tracer. So we know where he was. We know he's not where I'm going. So we should be fine. I'm not going to go out on the landing bridge. They just looted it. It'd be a waste of time. The only benefit I could ever hope to get out of that is maybe in some off chance I end up finding a gun out there that I don't have. And to be honest, in that case, I'll just keep going. There's a military camp halfway down this mountain chain right here. Somewhere right there. That's the military camp I'm heading to. Right. And I have a lot more faith in that military camp having a couple pieces of loot for me than I do anything about this land bridge. In the last month worth of, like, time I've spent on Namalsk. What's good, Oleg? Welcome. I'm just doing more Dayz. A good rerun on Namalsk. What the fuck? There's just a car here. And it's good to go too. Pardon me. You know what? Fuck it. I knew there was some fucking joke to this. God, you fucking prick. If only I didn't miss my shots. Oh no, I have a good chunk of experience on this game. It's just, it's so fucking risky playing a lot of these different things. Because there's always, like, some fucking prick doing some sneaky strategy like that right there. Parks a car in the middle of fucking nowhere and then sits across the lake waiting to jump. Well, lake. Across the fucking channel. Like, I absolutely hate people that play like that. It's so fucking gross. It's not even, like, fucking, like, good strategy for, like, at least to me, it's something that I wouldn't find fun. And then I just see somebody fucking doing it. Yeah, I don't know if it was exactly a trap, but that dude was fully aware of it and was checking it and probably saw me go right over it. God, that shit just, it fucking eats a hole in me every time I, like, see something like that. It makes me want to fucking be mad and frustrated over it, you know? Even though nothing actually happened, it's just like, God. I could have used that car to get down to this base really quick, and then I would have a gun. Or I could just go all the way down to Namalsk. Like, so many different things, and then it's just camper, you know? Ooh, good amount of stuff right there. That. I'm gonna keep that pot though. When I get to the next well, that's gonna be what carries most of my food. Ooh, multivitamins. Muy delicioso. I do still want to avoid standing still. That dude could absolutely be watching me. Yeah, Dayz's not an easy game in any stretch, Oleg. It's one of those games where if you're not careful, like, you're just gonna take your attention away for a split fucking second and get melted. You'll look away from your screen for like 2 seconds, and at that exact moment, somebody's gonna be waiting around the corner that you go around and shoot you in the fucking face. And that's gonna be like, well, I watched my screen for the last 3 hours, and then the 1 second I took my eyes away, it's done. I don't even want to play this. You know, it can be very fucking challenging and really punishing for very, very simple mistakes that most people would make. Just moving some stuff around. Wait, why don't I have that on? Fuck that. keeping it off. That's so dumb. Look at me being a big dum-dum. Alright, we're gonna need new pants. We're gonna need a bunch of different stuff that we don't have already. I'm gonna try to get my meds in here. All of the medical related stuff. Drop that because I don't need it. I actually don't have a lot of meds. Never mind. I said that like I had a fucking stockpile or something. I had nothing. Magazine, but it can take a singular bullet, which is better than no bullet. Right now, my primary is the shotgun, unfortunately. And then my secondary is a Derringer. That's not great. Still better than nothing, but not great. Is buckshot. Buckshot's good for medium range. Like, medium range for a shotgun, at least. Slugs are the better long range. Just gotta be careful, gotta pay attention. As long as I don't make any really greedy or stupid mistakes, I should be fine. Fucking server popping off today. God, sometimes you'll go like an hour without hearing people shoot at all, completely silent. And then you'll step around a corner and it'll be a fucking... You'll get hit in the face with a fucking thumper or something. Or a grenade launcher. You probably wouldn't know it's a thumper. But yeah, like, it can be fucking incredibly challenging to do well on Namalsk sometimes. Just Dayz in general can be really challenging, but I think Namalsk has a special place in the hearts of players as a particularly challenging. That thing you just saw me pick up was an electrical repair kit that is used to fix up gun sites. And when you find them out in the wild, gun sites generally do have a good chunk of damage on them, so it's good to carry a sight with you just so you can make them less cracked or make them absolutely, like, actually function instead of just being fucking cracked glass. So it's good to carry those if you have the availability to do so. I'm gonna eat some cereal while I'm walking around. Get my hunger all the way up if I can help it. Better than low hunger. That's for sure. Now this base right here in front of me isn't exactly an easy base to deal with because it's a very exposed spot. You have to play, I would say, pretty passively until you've cleared it. So, like, go up on the hill, look down, see if there's movement. After a couple of minutes, when there's no movement, then you make your move in. Otherwise, you're just risking somebody sniping your ass, you know? So I try to play a little bit slower when I'm coming up to this one, unless I have a duo. If I have a duo, then we'll just directly push. But yeah, like, this map and being a solo, just, it can be very rough. You gotta be very smart with how you play. Hunting knife, that's an upgrade. I am basically a one-shot to anything, so if I kill anybody, it's gonna have to be by, like, jumping them and getting a really good surprise hit on them or whatever. Glad to have gloves. The only thing that sucks about this is when you've got, like, such a small map, and your, Namalsk is very small. There's 60 people on at a time. I believe it's 60. So you've got 60 people operating in 5 square kilometers. You can always assume that at least a quarter of those players, if not a third of them, are in whatever is considered tier 1 or spawn territory. After that, it's a crap. Like, everywhere else on the map, there's a lot of area to cover, but there's a lot of area that nobody's ever going to be at. It's almost always the hot spots or the military zones and whatnot. So you have to be so fucking careful and cautious. And that can be a lot to manage. I'm gonna fill this with snow. I know I can't eat it or drink it right now. But this is gonna be better to fill with snow now. While I'm walking around. Even if it ends up being like frozen still, it'll melt eventually. I can maybe find some rain tabs. I just think this is overall better for me to do now than to try and wait and figure it out. It is. Oh, that's behind me. It sounded like it was in front of my headset. It always feels like the directional audio on this headset kind of sucks. Compound. Let's get this hunting tower real quick. It's just a hunting or a heating pack. Rather than nothing, but still a little bit of a lame duck piece of loot. This has been looted since the last wipe, or reset. And that was 2.5 hours ago, I think. It would be crazy if it wasn't. Honestly, if the doors were closed, I'd assume that somebody's in there. I'm not seeing any zombies. One on the roof that was caused by a player. No point in being stealth if I'm already spotted. Pick up the goddamn grenade, you fucking monkey! Okay, what are you doing? Oh, it's a jacket! I thought it was pants. Looks like up we go. Nothing up here. That's not a good sign. don't know how loaded that G36 is, but I do need to get it and get in a bush or something. Take a moment to myself to figure this out. Ooh, it has a mag. They have some spare ammo for it, too. Get some ammo in here. Help me out any right now. Alright, yeah, let's move. Oh, it's a nice P36 too. Yeah, fuck that shotgun. Really bright green. That's really light. I think we take this one. Blue crate here. Didn't know that actually was here. No wonder this is somewhat of a hot spot then. People come here for the crate. Oh, the exact backpack that I just had in a color that I actually wanted. That shit always scared me. There's a zombie on the roof. That shit almost always scares me. I could take this jacket now. What do I do? Do I take this jacket? I'm gonna hold on to the Mac mag. Go ahead and try to store up some stuff. We'll put the batteries in there, why not? Put the bag in there. I've got a couple of extra things that I don't necessarily need, but I am carrying them on purpose. Come on, put the fucking gloves on. Put the fucking fries in the bag, bro. Pair of cargo pants. Put you in there. Put you in there, and we'll put a little piece of ammo next to you. Save our space. Alright. NVG head strap. I am doing this, like, running into the wall thing on purpose, by the way. I'm trying to, like, run into positions where I can barely see around corners. Just to try and avoid getting, like, caught out, like, from an angle I didn't quite clear correctly. I've literally had somebody sitting here like this, waiting to try and kill me before. And I managed to get him because I did that goofy shit. It's just, if you handle yourself right, very often this game rewards you. But man, if you don't, you get so fucking punished. I'm really anxious to keep going with no vest. I do have a tower to climb though. Go find a vest up here. No. Gas mask. E-mag. Those are decent little items. I'm actively broadcasting my position by having come up here. Come on, pick up fucking... Okay, there we go. I was about to have a moment. Alright, let's get the fuck out of this base. I don't think there was anything else here worth picking up. I think it was all just garbage. Little house. Hello. Aw, the cutie patootie house. This is where I met your mother. I have no idea why I decided not to try and clear the house before walking across an open doorway, but some things are best unanswered. The best answer is no answer. I think that's the only acceptable mom to live after. I do know there was player fighting on this bridge right around where that train is. That train's a fucking scary spot to trap. Cargo pants. Make them 12 gauge. Alright, let us see. Okay, yeah, there's a little town under the bridge here. Could be food and water. We will definitely find out the rough way. I feel like nobody's gone this route. Like, I'm a fucking loot pinata now from how much food I got. I might keep the combat gas mask. That allows me to go into the tunnel if I want to go over there. I thought I saw an item there. Nope. We do know there's people either in that sawmill up there, this town right here, or at the very end on the other side of the hill there is a little military compound where you can find some good top tier stuff. It's actually where you can find the blue key if you're looking for it. So definitely a worthwhile place to check out. It's just, you know, not the most common place. Scares me going over here with the bridge. All the trees, the bridge, knowing that this is a higher tier loot area where people are likely to like come into these houses looking for food and stuff. Absolutely terrifying because I'm a one-shot. If somebody shoots me, I'm pretty much guaranteed dead out here. So I need to be the one to get that shot first if I can help it. People have looted all this. I think we might be in a position where we want to play it a little bit more carefully and try to get the first shot on anybody. We made it under the bridge without consequence. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There's the oh, there's hunting. And a medical. Oh, I feel like that medical is somewhere people would definitely want to go. There are some specific things I'm kind of hoping to find here. If I can, that is. Mostly guns like the 50 and stuff along those lines. Those are the big prizes that you want to find in a hunting camp. Any hunting camp, really. It's the Mosin, the 50-50, and stuff along those lines. You can't find them all well, but a ranged gun is a ranged gun. I think most of us can agree that that's going to be a huge fucking boon for any loot run. Interesting, okay. Wonder why the door was closed on this. Oh, the fucking server's resetting in a few minutes. That's not good. We're just gonna do it. Brave the storm. And pray that I don't get sniped by some fucking jackass that has ESP. Alright, lucky me. I got some water. Lucky times, lucky times. Oh, I might throw up. I overdrank. Wasn't keeping a good enough eye on how much was left. Or whether or not the symbol popped up. Oh, an epic gun. Ooh, an EpiPen. Codeine. Nothing good in here. There's usually something. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's take an actual moment, set this to the side, get our big boy out, and start packing some of our junk away. Pack one of you away, one of you away. Because if I'm going to be doing that to try and run, I can really quickly pop this out. I should be fine. Put that back in there. Throw you away. Worthless junk. If ever there was. I'm gonna drop that. I need 7.62 by 25. Drop the Keter mag. P mag. Got 9 bullets for my G36 in here. What am I doing storing these in a dumb spot like that? Increase my lethality just a little bit having that. It is a very nice feeling. Some 6.2 by 39. I don't have the right ammo for everything. I am pack ratting a little bit too. And my stuff looks mostly fine. Need not concern myself. Just fill her up and move along. It is unfortunate. It would have been really nice to have gotten myself a rifle here, but it's not all there is it? Yeah, that right there, that's the checkpoint I was talking about at the bottom of the island. Yeah, there's a little guard shack, truck, there's a bunch of bunkers and stuff back there, a helicopter crash, all the fun stuff. And it looks like whoever was there moved either up to that compound or down to the town. So they're making their way back over here, likely gonna push Athena. I mean, that's kind of the main goal anyways. You go get your equipment, then you gather everything you need together, and you make your run to Lantia. Because Lantia has, like, all the suppressors and stuff, all the really good food. That's where it's at. Having suppressed weaponry on this map is fucking terrifying to go up against. I gotta go get that hunting tower just to see if there's like a 50-80 or 50-50 or anything like that there. Every single hunting tower from this point on, I kind of gotta give a shot at giving me some gear. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep falling further and further behind. Crazy having all this military gear and then not having a single kind of stinky, not gonna lie. Having all this somewhat military style gear and then not having like a vest, it's just sort of jarring. So, I mean, most of my outfit I would definitely say in this military, most of my equipment actually would just be classified as military, and then there's just no vests. Like I said, pretty jarring. What's down here? A couple houses. Did not know you were a thing. And I know there's the castaway spawns and stuff, at least on the normal Namalsk map, but damn. Oh, there's more than I thought. There's a little village. Okay, okay. I hear you, see you, smell you, taste you. Oh, it's a hunting scope. Better quality than mine. The RCB. That was a worthwhile entrance into this building. God, the noises some of these wooden structures make, dude. Enough to set your fucking teeth on edge. Ooh. I think I take it over this. Especially since I don't have anything for it. I'm gonna drop the Derringer at this point. I don't think there's any benefit in carrying it. I don't have any bullets for it though, so you gotta remember that. I was thinking I'd find a Mosin somewhere in this town. That was like a very certain thought that I had. Ooh, a 550. Oh god, I have to take that over the Mosin. 308's just far more common to find. And it's got one in the chamber, and I can attach this hunting scope to it. Ooh, wait, but I've got a PU scope for the Mosin. This is pissing me off. Such good weaponry. This is why you go to places like this, so you can get all the equipment you need and then log out until your duo shows up. Motherfuck. Car 98, oh my god, dude. Oh, the I've got a car 98. I've got a car 98. And nobody sees it. That's wild, getting a car 98. Oh my god, another one. Yeah, we're gonna pop the rest out of this. Yeah, this has been an incredible stop right here. Like, almost every building's had a weapon of some kind. Be it an axe, a car 98, a Mosin, a fucking CZ550. I mean, I've had good luck. Nothing in this building. Last couple buildings suck a little. Nothing to cry over. We will find it. restarting in just a couple of minutes, too. I could actually restart any moment from this time out. That's sort of how Karma Crew operates. They're sort of like a little bit in sync. So, wouldn't be too surprising if we just got kicked at one random moment. SVT-40 would be a really neat one. Alright, we're gonna sit in this bush and try to figure our shit out. We've got a lot of stuff to work through here. Don't think I need you anymore. Alright. Not sure why it's showing Livonia here. I'm not on Livonia. Alright. May as well take a moment and do this. I don't know why. Wow, that's an old image right here. That's it. Because of these 3 slots right here, that's what's telling me that this is an old image. Because that's a slot we haven't had in this game in years. That's a slot that I think dates back to like some of the early like 2016 or something iterations. Crazy. Yep, didn't expect to be able to get on that fast, but worth a shot. You know? Wait. It's so quiet. Hang on, can you guys even hear the fucking game? I bet you guys can't even hear that. That's insane. I'm sorry. I feel like you guys should be able to, like, experience and enjoy the game with me instead of that. Nope, I'm gonna get kicked again. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm gonna do it. And it's going to tell me already connecting. Okay, so we're just waiting. Number 27 in queue isn't bad. Okay, we're almost in. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm trying to get my duo on. I was taking a minute to message him. Alright, we'll take a second, look back over this, make sure nothing new spawned. You can never be too careful. You don't want met. Oh, actually. Oh, it's an Enduro helmet. I thought it was a fucking ballistic helmet. That's upsetting. Only a little bit, though. It's not like fucking life-altering. Just take a look through this house. If there's nothing in here, I'm just move on. Let me check. What you got to say, fool? What you gonna say? Oh, he said nice. Okay, I thought it was a little bit more meaningful than that. Maybe a wee little bit more impactful of a statement than that. Though it definitely does feel a lot like, with this map, once you get looted up, you're basically just spending the entire time either chasing gunshots or camping something. Okay, he still might be a little bit. I think he's watching a show right now. Him and his mom have this thing where they watch a show together most weekends, or like, even a lot of days. They'll sit down and watch a show together, so. He could be busy with that for a little bit. I don't know when he plans on starting it, or if he already did. I'm not gonna assert myself there. Okay, brother, what the fuck are we doing? We're going bush wookie mode here. What the fuck? Where the fuck is it? I was just looking at it. Where the fuck did I... Okay. That's done. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, 7.62 by 54. I actually had the bullets for my Mosin if I wanted them. Still CZ550. Compensators in good shape. I'll take that off. It does suck having a 4-round mag in this, though. I do want to get that improved and upgraded. This is one of the most damaging guns in the game, by the way. So if you ever find it, the CZ550 is always a good pickup. G36, though, having a full auto is the fucking strategy. So that's definitely the one I went for. Okay, he said he might not actually get on tonight. That's fine. We'll just do our thing, then. Just us. Right. Oh, I saw somebody down under the bridge. I thought I saw him right there. I think I'm just crazy. Fucking skits over here. I mean, I don't particularly need anything that I can find here. Yeah, if I'm at cross here, I need to cross over on the other side of the tracks. So I'll go under the bridge. You have no idea how fucking, like... This area of the map always has me on edge. Not even because, like, it's actually dangerous. It's just I've died here so much. Not even, like, out of anything more than just somebody fucking camping in a stupid spot that I didn't see. Or something along those lines. That's usually the experience that catches me off guard and gets me killed. So I like to play a little bit more cautious if I can help it. I do need to upgrade some of my stream stuff in the future. I don't want to cross the road, no. Okay. We're good. For now. I would like to get a view over into... What the fuck is over there screaming? Fucking scaring me. I gotta move. I don't know if there's moose on this map. I know there's bears, but... I'm gonna keep moving. There's Athena too, okay. So if you don't know, this is an area of the map that very, very regularly gets patrolled by people. So you gotta be really careful when you're over here. At any given moment, it's very likely that there will be people in the underground bunker in here. There could be people just lurking in the trees like I am right now. There's so many things that could go wrong with this place. So I don't like doing a whole lot other than just like patrolling, going out and around and stuff like that. I swear I thought I heard somebody fucking through the tree, through the grass up here. Storm's coming. I guess I'm fucking crazy then. Like, it absolutely sounded like somebody was coming up on me from over that side of the hill. Is my G36. Oh my god, there's this. Fucking crazy. All right. There aren't a lot of people down on this side, it would seem. I'm definitely not going to go into the thing right now, but I'm going to try to go around. I think that's the only logical choice I can make here is just keep moving forward. Because if I get myself stuck in one position and just sit here, it's just going to be a boring fucking nothing for time playing this game. I do feel like a good amount of people down here did log out at that reset too. Maybe 10%, maybe a little bit more or less of the players did log out because of the reset. And other players came in and filled in their place. You know, the queue time is always so fucking ridiculous on this map. It just sort of makes sense, you know? God, why do I keep doing this to myself? I really, really, really badly need to get myself a tactical vest or something like that. It just allowed me to get the grenades out of my fucking inventory so that when I get shot eventually, I don't get fucking instantly blown to pieces. That's something that is kind of scaring me right now. It really is a beautiful map, isn't it? Keep on keeping on, that's the motto, isn't it? Keep eyes in the back of your head, I don't know. Daisy is definitely all of those things at once. Make sure you're never standing still, make sure you always see everything around you. That's at Athena. I'm not gonna go in. That's Athena 1. Sorry, I have to clarify. Athena 2 is behind us. Athena 1 is ahead of us. Along with starts with an N. I can't remember its name. It's not Namalsk. Namalsk is up top. It's something like Namalsk, though. Well, I definitely knew I saw something humanoid. That was it. Ooh, care pack. Multivitamins. Sometimes those are really good, sometimes they're really bad. I don't think I've ever had a really good. I don't think I've ever had a really good. I'm always late to the party whenever one of those things decides to drop on the board. Wait for my rifle. Or 7.62 by. Or not. Drop that one. Take one that isn't damaged. But yeah, some 7.62 by what is that fucking date? 57. I was trying to figure it out. It's the fucking Mauser round. Oh boy. It's just long range shooting. Far away from me shooting. Fair way to say that. No way for me to know if that's being shot at long range unless it's a fucking sniper rifle and it's obviously fucking arcing across the sky. But I saw somebody right there. No, it's just something that looks like it. Oh well. I could go in there, but, you know. hardly ever worth it to go into places like that. And then drop. I don't think I want the med drops. Just can't imagine there's anything in there that's actually valuable to me. I mean, maybe morphine, but I've already got codeine that could cover that. Morphine's such a bitch to find, and codeine stat. That's the AC-130J. That's the Mohawk on the opposing mountainside over there. Somebody's fighting over the red key card there. I saw a tower up here, but I guess not. I know there's one over there, but I meant like a red brick tower. Nope. Cross here and hope I don't die. Hell yeah. The only thing that I'm suffering from right now is a lack of vests. If I had a ceramic or a plate, I think I'd feel fucking deadly. But as is, I feel like a fucking glass cannon. I feel like I could definitely kill some people, but am very, very, very limited on my abilities. Tank ammo, or tank shot. I don't even have a helmet. I have a fucking smart kill. And that's because I passed up on a helmet a ways back. I'm a little bit... I went through a military base earlier. I mean, that's where I got the G36. And I've been contemplating where I want to go in at. Whether I want to, like, wait until I get over to Athena 1, or do I want to cross over to, like, BKLO1 or something. Or BTLO1 or something. I can't remember what fucking one it is. Did I go too far? This is the town on the hill. Yeah, I went a little bit too far. At least I know there's fighting there. But yeah, I pretty badly need a vest right now. That's my real hindrance at this point. Vest and helmet. I just have absolutely no armor. And I didn't skimp out on going to bases. I went straight down between the military, between the main island and the small island. I went on the main island side. Distracted for a second. There's definitely people in here. I don't know if they're killing each other or if they're just killing zombies. Tree absolutely got me there. I would expect them to be in a house, though. That's for sure. Nope, I see him. in here somewhere. I'm making me nervous. I think that dude got killed. Crash out here. We're taking a look just to see if there's a helmet at the very least. Or G36 neck. And some 308 for my rifle. I should have just kept Dayz on, because now I have no idea like how I'm supposed to engage in that fight without putting my back to somebody on accident. Like, I'm just making myself nervous, brother. I'm gonna fucking cry. Carrying it because I thought I needed the rifle, but I don't. Let's put all my ammo in that. I just completely feel like I don't have an option. That hood is better than what I had before. Heat a little bit better. Won't be perfect, I know it won't make everything. But better than nothing. Give me one. Again, no vest, no point taking a fight dead on. Saying now's my chance. I don't even know what lays in that direction. I don't have the fucking map burned in my skull. I'll go 5 feet and you'll find this particular pine tree type of shit. I'm guess working my way through it and basing everything I see off of what I'm hearing in it. Whatever, I'm sure you didn't understand anything that I just said, whatever.
I bet that dude was just camping the heli waiting for somebody to go in. And I think I make everybody fucking nervous watching me. I'm like a fucking... I just don't know. Like, they could be quite literally anywhere from my perspective. I mean, I had a direction. I fucked up that direction when I ran through the woods. Assumed that was heli, ran into the heli, got scared because I couldn't see anything and thought I was literally on top of them, making a bunch of noise. I do know Athena's down there. My thought process is leading me towards is trying to get an angle on it. Oh. Pistol ammo, not needing. Damn. Really hard on my right side, I'm hearing a fucking buzzing noise, and I don't know what that shit is. Like, no matter how I look around, it's in my right earpiece. Or even is there when we go from here? I mean, I know I can go north or south, obviously, north, south, east, west, blah, 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 blah. I'm just trying to decide what's the worthwhile, like, direction of it, because I want to kill players, but I want to do it without fucking putting myself in a, like, 30-foot shot. I want to fucking take somebody out at a little bit of distance where they don't see me so I can loot them. That. No, I want to kill them and want to fight them, but I don't want to do it while I have no vest and no helmet. I'm a one-shot basically all around. I'm trying to avoid putting myself in a situation where I might get fucking nuked trying to fight them. Because I absolutely will. If I try to fight somebody right now, I'm almost guaranteeing that I die. Everybody else has some, or almost everybody else by this point, like this far south, would have armor. Oh, well. I'm doing good. Just arguing with the other guy in the chat. Why would it be best if I didn't have a vest in any condition, brother? But yeah, I'm just wandering around through the woods trying to figure out where I want to go, what I want to do, and stuff like that, so I can go after some players without getting my head blown off in one shot. Very rough time. I'm not the best player in Dayz, so I'm basically playing to try and force myself to get better. Dayz is a lot of fun depending on the circumstances around how wide you play, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, you're right, Connor. Definitely. I definitely think that's fair. What fucking road is this? I couldn't place that road if you asked me to. Where the fuck am I? How the fuck am I down here? Well, at least I know what direction I have to go, but fuck. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I ended up at the fucking shoreline between the islands. I thought I was over on Athena's side, but I guess not. I completely did a loop around the helicopter and then went down over here. Oh, dude, Google Maps would be fucking legendary right now. I could put myself in the right position, not fucking die to my own stupid. It'd be just fucking great. Too bad for me, I'm just a fucking idiot. Alright, shoreline's receding. Road's still up here. I think we're starting to come up on the last house to the north here. Yeah, this is the last one captured. I might take a stop in here, eat some food and stuff like that. I don't need to eat anything, just need to eat warm and not. Other than that, oh, sorry, Elf, I forgot to respond. Yeah, I'm having a good time playing Dayz for the most part. I mean, it's rough. It's not the easiest game in the world to do well in or have fun with. Sometimes it's very frustrating, but overall, I think it definitely has the components to be a very fun game. I have fun playing it. I do know a lot of people don't because, you know, it can be very toxic and, like, there's bugs, all that different stuff. But if you give it the chance, you give it a good 500-hour stretch of, like, trying out the game and actually playing it somewhat, I think you'll be surprised how fun it can be to play. Yeah, Connor basically nailed it on the fucking head. Dayz has very high highs and very low lows. I play Dayz, I play War Thunder, I've played Squad in the past, which is basically Arma, but for people that haven't ever tried Arma, I guess. I don't know what else to say. It's got a whole command structure thing that is a little bit easier to get into. I played Minecraft on stream before. I get into a good variety of stuff, you know. I try not to limit myself to just only doing one type of game or anything like that. And I do take recommendations and stuff when I get them. Just the other day, people on my server were asking me to play Minecraft horse AI slop with them, and I had to tell them that that was the worst suggestion I've ever had in my life. They wanted me to play some fucking... It wasn't Skibidi or anything like that, but it was fucking on par. It was definitely horror slop, if ever there was horror slop. Ooh, how was that? I've never really been big onto playing a lot of the solo player games. I always have my most fun when I'm like interacting with other people in different ways. It feels like a real world, feels random and stuff like that, and that's where I get my enjoyment from, when it doesn't feel like I'm fighting copy and paste fights over, shall we say. You know, AI is super predictable. There's not a lot, like, for example, if you were playing a game like Army of Two or something, their behavior of the enemies is very predictable. It's always the same thing. At that point, you may as well be doing time trials. Sorry, I just rambled. How is God of War Ragnarok, brother? I think I might go in here. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that God of War was a lot of fun. It looks like it could be a lot of fun. Definitely has the components of a good single player style RPG. Can't even classify it as an RPG. You know what I'm saying. The style of game that is. Probably the guy that I saw on that hilltop back there. Yeah, feel free. I try to be an open book. If you got any questions, I'm more than willing to try and answer them to the best of my ability. Fucking storm right into another. Legendary. I would have said something earlier, but I was giving it a chance to maybe please go away, and it didn't. God. See if there was a vest in the front or not. Almost certainly there isn't, but it's always, I think, somewhat worth a quick look. Northside Warrior. Okay, L. For one, obviously, I've never done this, or never, like, paid for anything like that before. I can fairly easily tell that off of how bland the stream is, but, I'm interested in seeing it, but not right now during the stream. So if you're wanting to, like, if you're just scrolling through streams and stuff like that, and you're like just trying to sell a product or something, my suggestion probably won't have an impact on you. But if you're interested in doing something like that, I'd need you to join the Discord so I could talk to you later about it. Like, I don't mind talking about stuff like that. I've had a couple of interactions with people that I did stuff like that with, or tried to have stuff like that done, like emotes and all that range of stuff. I've had some pretty disappointing results from those guys. I think Connor knows exactly the fucking disappointment that I'm thinking of in particular. I don't think I'd do a VTuber, but it would be something like simple animated overlays if I was into it. It'd be like, for example, a simple thing that popped up in the middle of the screen for like, oh, we're loading this or whatever. Yeah, that smiley face Connor fucking sent. Okay, I paid a dude to make me some emotes. He made, it was for, well, I was playing War Thunder, and it was for channel members and Twitch viewers when I was doing a little bit of that. I paid the dude $50 fucking to make it. And it was money that I made from doing YouTube, so it didn't really matter. Or it didn't matter to me, like, too much about the loss. It was mostly frustration with the fact that the dude lied and used generative AI. He made a couple of different images that weren't too bad. I asked him to adjust them to what I wanted. He kept feeding back to me. I'll send another one in just a second. Sorry about that. He sent another one back to me that was literally just the same fucking thing. Every time I would ask him to adjust something, he'd send back something remarkably worse, and I'd have to fucking handhold him through the process of like, hey, make this change here. He just zero connection to the stuff that I was asking him to make, and by the end, he just got frustrated with me and sent stuff and closed it. And this was on Fiverr. He sent me something that was really fucking low quality. Immediately tried to close it and say that he delivered his stuff. Fiverr took his side on the dispute, and I basically got shafted out of $50. And what he sent me was literally just a PNG that, like, part of his sales gimmick that he had was, like, one of the things that he was selling was emotes that moved along with the entire set of emotes he was selling. And the one that he sent, holy hell no. The one that he sent was supposed to be a plane spinning in place as it like falls out of the air, basically straight down. And this fucker sent me a plane that like did this weird kickflip thing straight into the air and then back down. And when I disputed it, he just fucking sent it, closed the entire thing, and said, have a good day. And Fiverr just fucking gave it to him, and it was like, fuck. I'll type it in the chat. Give me just a moment. I need to get out of this area in just a second. Yeah, I actually like these pants. I don't know why I was fucking sitting up here so long for. Let me just get in the tree here. There's your Discord link. But yeah, like, I've been looking into trying to get a bunch of those types of things going, either for just the stream or like even just to use on videos themselves, and it's been a lot of interacting with people that are bad, so I just sort of gave up. I thought I saw a player. I thought that so there's two zombies there. I thought that one was a tree was the player. don't want to, but I will. Fuck, I keep fucking hitting stupid buttons. Mauser rounds, yes. That poor fucking guy just got nuked. There was something else I wanted to grab. Fuck, what was it? Oh, he doesn't have a vest. Okay. Yeah, that's rough, buddy. That's fucking rough. I'll check on friend requests right after the stream. That poor fucking guy. I just turn and look to the side and there's just a fucking dude hoboing his ass around. Alright, let's get some of my guns loaded. Oh, never mind. The fucking G36 is completely full. Well, not completely full. I just don't have any, you know what I'm saying. Big boon, though. Extra Car 98 ammo. Okay, I have the extra Car 98 ammo, but I can't do anything with it because it's full. Actually, we're completely fucking set. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, let's keep moving. Oh, it's warm. Oh, nice. How fucking I don't know why that's so fucking, like, crazy and awkward to me that I walk up at that exact moment when I'm just trolling through there. What am I looking for? What am I look? There it is. Shit. Back to the cabin, back to the fucking shed. Oh, I might take a health hit here. I thought I could make it to the next building, but there's absolutely no fucking chance of that. Rifle. I didn't think it was that fucking big. Holy. Yeah, I see your message. some water. I did see that you sent messages and stuff like that, by the way. I've never seen a link for art core, though. Try to verify the link in just a minute. Take a look. A couple times I've had shit fucking sent to me where somebody tried to fucking fish shit from me. So no offense to you, but I do try to check every link that I can before I just click on stuff. Actually, my brother had something like that happen to him as well. He does woodworking and stuff. He's got a pretty decently sized channel and everything that he does everything with. But in his case, he had some, and I don't mean this to sound like stereotyping or anything, but he genuinely had some Indian dude try to scam him and get him to send his channel information so they could hide it. And when my brother took the time to verify it, the dude lost his shit and started screaming at him in the chat. But like the dude was very obvious, like he had this stereotypical accent and everything. So it was like, don't mean to be very rude when I say this, but you are a walking stereotype, sir. And you're trying to get me to send over my account information. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm not fucking clicking your link. And you know, he just left. The dude was done. The trick didn't work. So yeah, and I think he also tried to verify it with the company that the dude was pretending to be a part of and couldn't get contact with him. So that like sent a little bit more of an alert that it might not have been the most genuine partnership deal that the dude was trying to come up with. I'm not seeing anything that I particularly need yet. Just hoping to find a best. That's a bison. Don't need a suppressed gun. Take that for now. Suppressors are still worth carrying if I can. But I mean, in my case, honestly, the only suppressors that I would be able to get that would be beneficial to me are full suppressors or bottle suppressors for my big guns. I don't need to carry a gun specifically for the suppressor. I can just knife the zombies or whoever I need. It's nice to have a helmet finally. It would be really funny if I could make what idea I just had pop in my head work out. What if I take the bridge over here by Love James? Oh, there's a player. I see you. I see you. He's right over here, right in the middle of the screen. You can see him crossing the water. Let's set up to try and snipe and see what he does and where he gets himself. Not super geared. Drop that. Clothes are finally warming back up. About 400 away. Part of me wants to just take the shot, but I'm wait, so much damage right there? You look pretty injured. He backed up to right in there somewhere. Climb the fucking tower. Oh, there he is. He made it up to the police station. Okay. Okay, now we're down to 300 meters. Hell, I'd even say 200 to just seem slightly high. Oh, one on top of the tower. What the fuck? I almost took the shot. Just got a little bit nervous and couldn't do it. That's alright. Good luck with all your food and stuff, brother. Did this motherfucker just snipe a zombie with a 22? It's fucking cringe. He's gonna line up another shot on this zombie. As soon as you stopped, brother. Oh, do you see him? Over there. So we have some extra ammo when we do this. Legged him. I fucking legged him. Oh, you poor fuck. Oh, that's fucking beautiful. I'm so happy I did that. Oh my god. Sir Kale the Vestless feels exactly accurate. Fucking legged this guy and then put one in his ass. He's not breathing, so I killed him and he died from his fucking leg. Oh, nope. He did have a vest. shit. I'll get the 550 in just a minute. All right. Connor walked away for literally just a minute and I fucking nuked 2 players. Granted, they had way worse weapons than me and everything, but it's still funny either way. Let's get back on the melee side. Something ahead of me just went boom. Genuinely no idea what did that. What else was I gonna do? 550 needs more ammo in it. I am so fucking, like, disappointedly surprised at how rough that was with the 550, like, missing. Like, not even missing. Landing my shots and then having so many of them just do nothing. I never checked the guy in here. I want to take a moment and get a look at him and see if he had anything. He could be stripped by now, but I highly, highly doubt that he's stripped to any meaningful level. He didn't really have anything from what I could see that was worth it. What the fuck? Did I just watch his body disappear? No, he's further down. There he is. He's right there. Yeah, he genuinely had nothing good. Where's this fucking hole in the wall? Right here. There it is. God, it's so hard to see. Finding that hole in the wall is fucking crazy hard. Not seeing anybody by the dam anymore. I think I'm gonna move on. I don't need to camp this out. I mean, players need to be able to play, you know. I'll move over towards the lub, see if we can stack a few bodies on that bridge over there, or in the town. Either way. how that goes. That was nice, though. That was a good little adrenaline kick, getting those kills, and especially when that guy lifted his gun back at me. As soon as he lifted that gun, it was like, that was my cue to fire, because I knew he was going to try to hip fire or quick fire. It does tell me quite a bit, though. I do think the Kar 98 is the gun out of the two to really be trying to throw on in a fight. The 308 packs a good punch, but I mean, if you hit a vest, it's not going to deal enough anymore. And that's only a ballistic vest. That's not a plate or anything like that. So I suppose that really, really highlights the dangers of using a weapon that really... there could be better choices other than, you know? Let's get up in these trees here. Take a look over the Love Town, Church Town, bridge, and all of that. Oh, somebody's crossing the bridge right there. And this is where you want the 308. It loses less speed over distance compared to the other rifles. For this one, say 300. I'll just do a basic flat 300 on whatever I shoot. He's going for the military base. Fix that zeroing really quick. Yeah, look at him. He's just ignoring all the fucking loot he needs and going straight for the fucking military. That's a strategy, buddy, but I don't think it's gonna pay off. Ooh, a Pepsi. I have no fucking storage space, Jesus. I'll just try to remember that there's a drink right there. We'll leave it at 50. Leave it at 50. You should be by that church by now. Where I'd expect him to be. If he's not at that church, that's kind of really slow. It would also be pretty funny to kill this guy. Like, let him go out to the island, and then as he comes back, snipe him on this side of the bridge. I think that would be pretty funny, too. There's a zombie in town. Not aggro. Dead player. Oh, the rabbit. How cute. Anyways. Trying to keep my eye on that town to see if he went in there or not. Because I have genuinely no idea if he did or didn't. And I really don't want to die to a fresh spawn. That's just fucking kicking the dick right there. guy might not be going for this island either. He could just run right by, I guess. Get a little bit higher up. Might be dirty as hell, but sniping somebody out on the island is a very effective strategy. Well, sniping somebody on the island coming back from the island, going out to the island, you know what I mean. Just holding this choke point is a very effective way to get kills. No matter how shitty it is. I think that's the goal, is you have to get some kills. Wait, you're still on. Crossing the bridge right now. It's right there. Figure the closer he gets to that bridge, the more likely he is to hold the 550 on him. How far is that? It's about 100 to here. 100 out to there. So I'll just aim exactly on point. Go up there and hide behind a rock, buddy. No way. He found the one fucking spot he could hide from everybody at. That's crazy. Wild. I aimed center mass and was slightly low. I mean, at least I know how I have to aim now, but he's pinned behind that rock. He can't move. Oh, he had a teammate. Holy fuck, I jumped so hard at that. Oh my god, that's unlucky, dude. That's unlucky. What are the odds that that dude's just fucking in BKLO? What is that? BK... Hang on, I've got a map here. I can just fucking pull this thing up and check. Namalsk? Where is Namalsk? There we are. This Namalsk map is looking a little cheesy. Western Army checkpoint. I don't know if that's exactly what name I'd call it, but, you know. What do I know? All right. Let's see if we can find some guns and patrol the spawn towns. I think that might be a fun little choice. Ooh. Where are we? Oh, hell yeah, I'm going on to the hill. Interesting. Anyways. Knee-high. Keep No, I think maybe I go out to the submarine right now. Go out there, hit it, grab a couple of pieces of gear. I'm gonna need it when I play with Connor later anyway, or whenever we decide to do our Lanthia run. That's really been the limiting factor on... Sorry. Our limiting factor on trying to go to Lanthia and everything has been like just finding the time and place to do it. So if we can nip that in the bud so that we're ready to go, that'll be good. Apparently you don't exist. That tree, I mean. There we go, long stick. Get myself a couple of branches and stickaroos and all that. I'll take a look at this little military checkpoint right here, and then I'm going to dive off and go after the heli. It's not very far out there. That heli's about a third of the way to the submarine, too. The submarine is just like a... There's actually a lineup going to the submarine that I'll try to use. It's up here at the military thing, or maybe just on the other side of it. So it should be fairly straightforward. See if I find a vest there, I might want it. Never mind. I guess I'm just going out to the heli. I hope I'm not the only one that heard what sounded like a fucking bear. I hope I'm not being skipped. Yeah, I thought I heard go on right in front of or behind us, and I couldn't tell what. Could also be under us, because there is a little bit of a glitchy thing with that, where they just run along the bottom of the ocean floor. If there is one down there, it's GG. There's no hiding from this guy. Oh well. Try luck next time. I'm just trying to put a line of sight block between me and the mainland if I can. Let me see that too. That's not the heli, that's something else. Alright, let's stop and fix this garbage. What a beautiful line of sight block, but I do have to do that right now, or I'm gonna really fucking suffer the consequences when my health hits 0. Get some hand wrappings going. We'll keep going and take a look in a minute. Oh, look, a fire. Alright, let me get on top of this hill and we'll take a look. Definitely feel like I'm just blind and I should see this heli. There's a boat. Where the fuck is this heli? I thought it was like... Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. On the other side of a pretty extreme fucking couple. Jesus. I might have to swim this. I don't want to have to, but I think I'm gonna. I am going to keep running on this, though. It is most definitely helping my cage for my heat and water. The water on my clothes, sorry. The waterloggedness of what I'm wearing. My bad, I should specify better. Okay, how'd I lose the heli again? It's really right out somewhere. It's not far. Oh well, we're hitting the boat. Oh, please tell me it's not on the other side of the water and I just fucked myself. Bruh. I'm not going out to that fucking thing. Absolutely fucking sure of that. Alright, allow me to get over to a couple of these hills over here. Which should help me picture where I am and where I need to go to get to both the heli and then eventually something. Just a loot heli. It's nothing particularly crazy. Oh, there it is. Good thing I looked. It was literally just behind a hill. No zombies, though. Not a foreboding thing to worry about at all, is it? that Marpat jacket's probably gonna save my ass on temperature. The only thing I can imagine that's gonna save me at this point. Oh, that's fire. What am I doing? Let's take that, we'll take that, put the PSO in here, turn some clothing items into stuff we need, like a head wrapping. I'm gonna go to the bathroom in just a second. I want to get myself a little bit warmer, and then we'll be good. Well, ain't that beautiful? Oh well. Alright, I'll be right back. Guys, sorry about that. Streaming for 3 hours while slurping down drinks. Of course I'm gonna need the bathroom. We won't play for too much longer. I might hit the submarine and then get off the stream. We will see. What the fuck? Guns just spawned. That's crazy good timing. My guy looks like he has fucking cirrhosis. Did you see his face? That's the most I fucking hate life look ever. Holy fuck. Yeah, the loot just respawned on parts of this. Like I said, crazy timing. That's pretty good, though. Alright, so I missed out on the moon, but it was somewhere over here. Cross-referencing the mainland and knowing what I'm looking at. That building right there has a dock that comes out and goes almost directly past this in that direction. So that's the direction we're going to head. There's a dock on it, and you literally just run straight off it, and you end up almost exactly at the helicopter. It's kind of fucking funny. Or at the submarine, sorry. It's not even that long of a run either. It's like fucking 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes worth of running. Half the distance of the entire island. And you're at a submarine with tier 3 loot, and it's definitely a worthwhile run if you are just starting out and want to go grab some loot. It's just a brutal run at times. So a Saiga. Okay, what are we doing here? Fucking put that knife away. Fucking idiot. 2 rounds in the Saiga. Oh shit. I held tabbed. Oh my god, the Saiga can be fucking full auto too. That's something I didn't know. That's pretty fucking wicked. And there's the submarine. See, I told you I was a little bit off, but I wasn't so far off that it was actually a problem. Okay, I either just got messaged by the boy wanting to get on, or a message that might mean I need to get on. Boat over there. Oh, and a plane crash. Holy shit, we got some fucking good loot to go to. What the fuck? Still not seeing anybody, which is a very good sign for me. So I got a back. Put the salt in my hand. There's always a pretty good chance that I was going to get really cold doing this. I took the risk. Oh, this is one of the worst spots I could have chosen to cross. I have to double cross now. That sucks. At least it's not too fucking deep all over, but yeah, that's really unfortunate. Good thing I didn't try to take off my ship and just kept going. I love that the patrol jacket is doing a really good job of blocking off the water. That makes me pretty happy. Alright. I didn't want to have to put that on, but I think I need to. We will see if that takes any damage on him. Looks like a zombie right there. Hoping that they're zombies. I don't want to fucking get to the heli and have people be there. Or heli, the fucking plane, and have people be there or something. It just sucks when you come all this way just to get fucked over by that sort of thing. Oh my god. Zombies there. No zombies at the submarine, though. Beautiful sign, if ever there were one. In fact, I thought I saw a dead zombie. Plate carrier zombie, he's very likely to have either the blue or the yellow tag on him. This will help with my heat. Come on over. Ooh, a knife, yes. Yes, that's so good. There's at least a zombie over there. That's obnoxious. All right, we're looking fucking fine. So AK-101, obviously gonna be my number one. Don't have a mag for the FAMAS, so I'm not gonna bother with that for now. Go here. You can go. Can I take it off? Ooh, I kind of like that. What the fuck? I didn't know there was a sight for the AK-101 that was a dog shit. Nothing else crazy on here. Thought that zombie was a player for a second. Alright, nothing too crazy out here. I mean, it's good shit, but it's not crazy shit. And that's only so far. I mean, there's gonna be better. Having that backpack is so nice. If we find a butt pack, it goes right on there too. The military backpack is fucking insane good. We are out of food, though. I shouldn't have broken that stick. Because now I can't go fishing. So I kind of need to hope and pray that I can find something worth a shit here. Food-wise, that is. But I think it's all military, so... good luck to me. The FAMAS as much as everybody else seems to. It just doesn't hold that place on me. Just like an okay gun. And a car out here? What the fuck? Oh my god, I got the new sniper. I'm dropping the Viag after that. That's fucking crazy good. Box vial. 40 round P-mag. Another NAC access card. Hell, I don't even remember what the NAC access cards are used for. I just know that there's something that you find out here and they're pretty good. Okay, let's drop a couple of dog shit items that we don't need. Alright. I like that other G36 because it's short. Easier to... Oh wait, that's... Leave you on the ground. You're kind of stinky poop. Give it a quick once over, see if there's anything I missed that was worth a shit. Like that. That would have sucked to have left. Hang on. I'm gonna bring both G36s so that Connor has one. This is just incredible. Okay. Nobody can have it if I can't have it. That's an evil thing to do. But I don't know, it's Daisy. Everybody's doing shit like this to each other these days. Alright, this is a little bit rough. Because I can't exactly, do the thing that I need to survive. The car was not going to make it up that hill before I drowned inside of it, and I don't know if you can get out of a car once it's underwater in this. I know that if you're playing a game like Scum and you go underwater like that, you just die. I guess that was the case the last time I played. We drove into the water and couldn't get out. Oh, I'm sick. I'm not looking at a lot of options here. I don't even know if I'm going to risk going back to the mainland. I think I'm going to go a little bit, like, close to the shoreline. Hide my body and then kill myself so that I can come back and get the loot without the cold killing me. And then my friend should be on sometime soon after that. That is if I can even make it to this, you know? I'm looking a little bit fucking feverish. I'm not exactly looking at the best set of stats here, my guy. I have nothing to eat. Warming up won't save me because I'm literally dying of all the shit I've got going on. Like, I don't think there's anything that's going to help me in this case. Alright. I suppose my only goal is to get to that heli. Don't die in the middle of nowhere. Get to the heli. I think that's a reasonable enough demand of myself, is to make it to that heli. That's so sad that that's like what I'm wanting done. Just don't die in the middle of nowhere, please, for the love of God. and the food's gone. Oh, brother. I've got a not so good feeling about this. Sick, starving, and in the middle of nowhere is not a good combination. Yeah, I don't think I'm making it to the heli, guys. So sad, so tragic. Pretty sad that all it took was a couple of bad decisions. At least I can see the mainland. Just stay alongside this river, make my way towards the heli. That's all I need to do. When I respawn, I'll come out and get it. Look at me. Professional cornball here. I can't use my sprint at all, either. Oh, I have been using the gas mask this entire time. One more foot. One more foot. One more foot. Please, just one more. Just one more. Let me hobble my dumb ass over to this heli. Yeah, I'm literally seconds away from dying. I don't know how long it's going to take, though. Oh, I made it a little bit further than I thought I would. Timing. Yeah, that's the wrong side of the map. But I'm not in the middle of nowhere, so that's good. Even though I know it's one of the best, I'm not gonna take it. That's nice. Finally a face covering. that isn't a gas mask. This dude probably went up here. I'm fucking zoned out. Wow. Just completely, wholeheartedly just fucking spaced out, eyes looking different directions, all of it. Like, I was not alive there for about 15 seconds. What's that heat pack? Hell yeah, heat pack. Put that one on instead. Put whatever I can do to get that to warm up. Lead our apple on our way. Vorkuta should be somewhere in here, I believe. It sucks having to traverse as much as we were gonna, but I'd rather not fuck around if I can help it. Just take the fucking spawn that we get and go. That, dying like 4 or 5 times in a row and not getting the right spawn. You know, that's fucking goofy shit. Happens a lot too. Not very many people going over and hanging the rowboat. Like, in my opinion, off spawn, that's... Ooh, somebody blew up the gas station in Vorkuta. Like, hang the sailboats, right, or the rowboats right off rip is one of the best ways. To get some of your early gear. Sorry. Finishing the thought. Gears grinding in my head. Oh, hello. Yeah, this one didn't want to be alive anymore. I don't know if it's looking for a new spawn or got beaten to death. I'll take that. We're looting up pretty decently. Okay, we're past Vorkuta, I think. We're close enough to past it. Probably 2-3 minutes away from our destination, where we're gonna cross at. Well, we're making ground a lot faster than I thought we were. There's gotta be another shed somewhere. I'm gonna evade this guy. I'd rather have my life. We'll see. We'll see. If we get close enough, then we'll just hit him a couple times with a knife and like keep distance. Let him bleed to death. We don't have to take a fight if we don't want to. That dude probably just spawned in and doesn't realize that he spawned in yet. Okay. Take the apple. Every bad food is good. That's the hilltop. Definitely. What the fuck is that screaming? Hold on. Watching that Daniel Red trapped in a jungle. He's just fucking screaming. It makes me so nervous being on the coastline, you know? I always feel like I'm gonna run into a fresh spawn that's gonna somehow manage to counter every knife play I make. Every time I do something, I just feel like I'm on the edge and like, oh, am I gonna land the shot? Ooh, ooh. There's the heli. Unless it's somehow magically a different heli. Highly doubt that. It is good to lay eyes on the area my body's in, though. That's a very comforting feeling. Okay, that is probably my duo thing staying on. It was not. It was. Alright, as soon as I get to this body, I'm getting off. Imagine having to do this polar plunge and immediate swim. It's fucking crazy. Swimming takes so fucking long. It's actually fucking insanely awful. Maybe 5 minutes away from my body. Makes me not even want to bother wringing out my clothes, but I will. There's only 2 pieces of clothing I need to wring out. I just need to get somewhere where I'm not going to get sniped by some rat. Nope, I have to rush. Purely and simply because of that, I have to rush. Because if he gets out there, he's going to see my body on his way to the sub. What are the fucking odds that you run into somebody doing the exact same thing you're doing at the exact, like, very specific timing you have to be doing it? That's the part that kind of gets me. That's crazy. Thinking, oh no, how to manage that. Oh, we found it. Easy work, bro, Chacha. That guy's a lot closer than I want him to be. Holy. I'm on the other side of that ridge right there. Zero. Holy. Hello? Hello? How do you do? Hello? 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 Shalom. Shalom, good sir. Shalom. I saw your campfire. You had me a little bit worried there for a second, friend. Okay, that was really toxic, but, you know. Food is food. Get a screwdriver. Ooh, assault boots. That wouldn't be bad, but not my color. Alright. I had to kill him. I can't let him get out to the fucking submarine. Not right now. Not in the current state of everything I'm trying to do. Alright, we're gonna get off in just a second, guys. Our pat, that's fine. Oh, fuck. I need that jacket. That's part of why I'm so fucking cold. What the fuck are we doing? Move my shit. 18, thank you. I'm gonna be getting off of the server in just a minute, Connor. Not permanently, but I'm just like logging to go talk. You know? But yeah, I went out to the submarine. I've got a bunch of stuff for us. Particularly you. I feel like this can go on something. We'll put it on you. Yeah, look at the shit I've got. Drop the screwdriver. Let me... Knife. Do I have the other knife? I must have dropped it somewhere. That sucks. Yeah, dude, I'm fully fucking kidded. I went out to the submarine, found the nice sniper, 2 G36s, an AK-101, a plate carrier, a bottle of water, a landmine, a helmet for you, magazines out the fucking ass for both of us. Like, I found good shit. And literally as... I could stream tomorrow. It's just gonna depend on whether or not I end up, like, if I go somewhere, I might have to do it later today, you know? I would definitely want this. But yeah, this cold severely fucked me up for a minute here. So I'm coming over here to try and get some clothing off of the stuff. If you weren't here on the stream when it happened, just a few minutes ago, there was a guy that followed me out here and was trying to beat me to the submarine. I had more stuff, so he was faster than me, but I had no gun. So I had to, because I died with all that gear right there. That's why I was laying on that log. Yeah. Plate carrier all day. Not taking that other garbage. Oh, that's every reason you need to take a plate carrier right there. Ooh, the AK could fit in my inventory. Yeah, I'm pretty close to the shore, brother. I'm literally, like, right by Namalsk. So that's all I'd suggest is get to the shoreline near Namalsk, get some basic gear and stuff like that. Take the next, like, 30 minutes and do that, maybe an hour, and do that. I gotta walk away, do something, call, and then I'll be able to talk to you. Probably just do it right over here, because it's clearly like a 2-3 minute run over to the shore, and it gives me an excuse to go check that heli again when I get back home. I'm combat logged because I killed that guy. Fuck. I mean, it shouldn't be a problem because, like, I killed him and there's no repercussion at this point. It's not like you just killed me back. That sucks. Alright, I'm just gonna end the stream then. Anybody that's on the stream that was enjoying the watch, I hope you enjoyed. Or I'm glad that you enjoyed enough to stay. However, I'm supposed to say that. I hope you guys continue to have a good rest of your night, and I will see you when we go live again. Hopefully we'll be continuing the same story at some point. But as is, this is going to be the end of the stream here. So have a good night, and I'll see you next time.